Hey guys, Javen Keaton here. I'm in the greenhouse today and I figured I'd show you around a little bit. So the main subject of my video today is going to be my aquaponics. As you can see, I got a fish. It's up here listening to me talk. I can kind of see it on the camera, so I assume you can kind of see it too. I have several goldfish in here. And then I have in the house, in quarantine, I bought a couple of black koi that I will eventually put in the system once I get everything running. Right now, all I have running is the air. Okay. So this right here is my, oh, there you can see my finger. This is my solids outlet. The basic principle behind this is that the water has to go through this to go out of the tank, and the inlet's at the bottom of the tank. And so the purpose of this is to get as much of the solids out of the bottom and into my filter. Now this is a lot fancier filter than what I probably need, but with the space I have and the time I have, this was probably my better solution. So I have a reducer from my 2-inch outlet down to 1.5, and I made the choice to go to the 1.5 based on my trial runs with the system before. There just wasn't enough flow out of the tank with a 3/4 inch. And then I didn't tighten this. So from the tank, the water will go through here. As you can see, it indicates the inlet. And then this filter has both, well, it's got a lot in it, but basically what I'm using out of this is the solids filtration. It has a biofiltration and it has a mechanical filtration. And with the solids filtration, I can turn this dial here, undo this, and empty my solids out of the filter to a waste bucket or something, and my filter's cleaned. Now it'll probably still need cleaned in more depth than that, but that'll go a long ways. And then this was a difficult decision, but I'm going from my filter, and I'm gonna go to a Y, and I don't have it hooked up yet, but the other side of the Y is gonna go to my bed. There's my inlet right there. And then after I get my reservoir, I'll put in this valve wherever it's convenient. And I'll close down this valve. See, it's got a, hold on, I gotta, there you can, I don't know, I can't see on the camera, so you probably can't see, but it's a ball valve, and I'll use the ball valve to restrict the flow in this hose back to the reservoir, which I'll put underneath here once I get it. And the restriction of flow will allow this to fill up the bed. And then I upgraded my outlet on this side. I had a 3/4 inch outlet before, and it was very, very slow, and led to part of my problems when I first tried the system. But I'll use a bell siphon. This is a pre-made siphon. They're usually a lot simpler than this, but the theory behind this one is that you can put it at about any height or speed and it has several safeties, including this breather you see on the side, and this flap right here, which keeps it from breaking siphon too early or too late. But with this new setup, I have not tried this bell siphon, so we'll see if it works. I'll let you know. So here's the other view from the other side of the media bed. There's my bell siphon, and there's the filter and everything. And I still have parts laying out. And underneath here, I should be able to fit my reservoir. I was going to make this video when I got my reservoir, but it didn't arrive, so I had to reorder it. Kinda irritating. And then there is the pump that I've been using. Sorry, I had my camera angle wrong. I'm not sure. I don't think I may not use that hose again. I'll see. I have 1-inch line for my new outlet. I'm debating whether or not to use it for that. It may be simpler just to stay with what I have, because that pump pumps a lot of water, whether or not it has a big hose on it. And my hose comes up to this valve where I can control the flow, and then up here to a spray bar, which I have. This side where my finger is sprays this way, and that side of the bar sprays that way, and then that's also supposed to help with getting rid of the solids, because they'll want to settle in the middle where the outlet is instead of the outside of the tank. But like I said, when I get the system running again, we'll see how well that works. Okay, so one thing I don't think I pointed out earlier that I think I should have. One thing differently I can do with this system. I'm not going to, because I already did it differently. Well, I guess I can if I have problems, but one thing I could do differently is, instead of having this system in a straight line, tank, filter, bed, reservoir, pump, tank again, I can do where the filter goes straight to the reservoir, and then the pump pumps to the bed and the tank. Sorry, I got those backwards. But because I already plumbed in this inlet over here, and I do not have very much of this 1.5-inch tubing, I probably won't change that. But if I have problems, that will probably be one of the first things I change. And then one thing that I did change early on, excuse my scrap lumber laying around, I've been using it for jobs. My original setup had the pump pumping in the bottom of the tank with the same objective as the spray bar to disturb the solids, but it wasn't working, and it turned out that my pump was bad, so I don't know if that would work again. But honestly, I like the spray bar better because it swirls the water, where this, I think it would spray the water away from, or the solids away from the outlet, so I'd have to move the outlet for it to be effective. So regardless of whether or not that was the pump, I think moving to the sway bar was definitely the better idea. So I think that's all I can really think of with the aquaponics anyways. I did get almost all of my wiring done, but one thing I did notice is the heater doesn't have a wire for the thermostat. but the thermostat's hooked up. When I tested it, the thermostat operates the power, which is not what I want. But that was probably my fault for not making sure that was what electrician was doing. I have a weird setup. It's not the electrician's fault. Well, guys, I think I still have a few things to work on. I didn't show you because it's kind of nasty outside, but I still need to hook up the propane. You might have noticed that it's not going to the heater. I'll hopefully get that done soon. And then the tiny hiccup with the electricity shouldn't be a big deal. My lights, my grow lights still need wired up. So, and then my shutters and everything for that needs wired too. So electrician's still got to come out again. So no big deal there. But figured I'd give you guys an update. Hopefully it's not too long of a video. My long videos never do very good. But if you guys stuck around for the whole thing, I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or comments or anything, please let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate it when you guys comment on my videos. And God bless all of you, and I'll see you on the next video.